So we got 4 films to do today. We got 2002's American Legends, Disney's American Legends. 2013's Rest in Peace Department, aka R.I.P.D. 2014's Frankenstein, and 2003's Willard. So, all these movies I enjoyed the hell out of. So, let's see. Yeah, the best one out of the bunch would definitely have to be, like, in a tie would be like Willard and Frankenstein. Come on, can't even open the case. There you go. Oh, it's a double-sided. Yep. So let's get into these and how they're good, how they're bad, how I rate them. All right. So let's do Willard first because this one's a lot older. So Willard came out in 2003, so it's 16 years old. Good movie. There we go. There's the bonus features for it. And this did come from Marina, aka the Interlibrary Loan System for Maryland. So this is definitely, to me, this is a cult classic. And one of Crispinglover's highly underrated roles. Because, I mean, if you don't know anything about Crispinglover, when he takes on a role, he usually does roles with characters that have flaws to them or they're handicapped or whatnot. Like, if you look at his history of filmography, you can see that. But this one, I watched it once, didn't quite get a handle on it at first because I was so creeped out by it. But, yeah, I got through it this time. It only took me 2 tries to get through this. First time, and then this is the second time I watched it. So this is aged really good. If you were to add in the deleted scenes and the original endings and stuff together, this would be a full rated R film. But they decided to opt for PG-13, which to me kind of took away from a lot of it. But at the same time, the deleted scenes and alternate scenes, extended scenes, all that good shit, it really adds to the film, which is really sad because they cut so much out. And this could have been rated R. This would have been really good. It would have benefited from an R rating better than PG-13. So, yeah, this I definitely give a high 10 because you get his character Willard, who evolves gradually through the film. And this is a short-ass movie, too. Where's the runtime at? I can't see the runtime. It's a short movie. It's like 96 minutes or something. But in that 96 minutes, there we go. Oh, 100 minutes. Well, 96 because there's 4 minutes of credits and shit. But in that 96 minutes, like, he evolves gradually, and it's not, forced. It progresses really good, and I like it. And also, you get, it's a different side of him that you don't see in film as much. Because he doesn't do a whole lot of film lately anymore that I know of. I think the last thing he's done was like voice talent for something. I don't know. I haven't really looked at his filmography in a while. But this is really good. And if you don't like films about mice or rats, definitely not for you. This was just so fucking good. Would I want to own it? Possibly. I don't know yet. I have to really think about it before I, go spend money on it and really, invest. But the special features are good. The deleted scenes, alternate scenes, ending, it's good. I never listened to commentary. I didn't watch the music video. Trailers are cool. I'm not. I'm not a. I'm not someone to get into film commentary and whatnot because it takes away from it for me. But yeah, this for PG-13, like as is PG-13, it's good. It's really good. But if you throw in this additional footage and stuff, definitely rated R. And so good. Like it's phenomenal. I mean, this is a good cast too. You got crispinglover, Arlie Emery. Oh, I forget her fucking name. She was in Mulholland Drive. I don't remember. But yeah, this is phenomenal. So enough about that. Let's get into American Legends here. This I just finished watching this. This is really good. Oh, one more thing about this. Fuck, open up. Yeah, this is a double disc. This is the double-sided DVD. If you remember those, cool. You know, one side's got widescreen, other's got full, and one of the sides has the special features as well. So, old school shit. So for American Legends, I didn't even know this existed actually, and then I remembered I'd watched John Henry's story on a different program years back. So I remembered that, but I didn't know anything about these. This is really good. It's educational. It's good for kids. That ain't for kids. Unless you want to terrify the fuck out of them. Yeah, this is good for kids. Educational. It's a lot of good fun. It's Disney too, and you get it's narrated. Well, it's introduced. All four skits are introduced by James Earl Jones. There is two different games you can play. I didn't play those because I didn't feel like it. There's a TV intro, animated menus, DVD-ROM, web links, and specifications and stuff. So there's the back of it. This is a really good. It's short too. It's only an hour, under an hour. So you don't have a lot to do. So it's an easy thing. It's an easy watch for kids if they're bored. And this movie actually stirred some shit up in me as well. It reminded me that, in today's world of, fast-paced tech and shit, we totally forget about, tall tales and whatnot and American legends and such. And it's so strange because we're so dependent on technology that we don't even, pass, stories down like we used to. We just, get on the internet and boom, there's the story we needed and whatnot. It's sad. It's like education's important. I mean, like, I do support education, but it's like, nobody really cares for it anymore. Nobody wants to teach it properly. So, this is good. I would give this, it's a decent, for me, it's like a 5.5 out of 10. Not something I'd want to own or, add to my collection or something. But it's still good, though. It's good. It's just, I don't know. It's not like there's no super fun factor to it. But it is catchy. It is funny. It's really good. Just not my cup of tea. Then we got R.I.P.D. This was okay. It's like offbeat Ghostbusters, and it's based on the Dark Horse comic of the same name. And there are 2 alternate openings, deleted scenes, and a whole bunch, a slew of other special features as well. So, I wish this had an unrated cut, though. That would have been nice. But, sadly, there's no unrated cut, which sucks. I did enjoy it. I might actually go and rent the comics if I can find them and see how they go. Because this was a good movie, and the alternate openings are really good. Both of them are phenomenal. And the deleted scenes sort of add to the movie, but not very much. So as it is, if I threw everything as the movie as is, I give like a 6.3 out of 10. Um, if you throw in the scenes and stuff, boosts it to like a 6.7, give or take. But it's still good though. It's really good. It's like one of those movies if you want, kick back and bullshit with when it shows up on TV or something. That kind of a film. Would I want to own this? I don't know yet. I'd have to really think about it. But yeah, this was nice to watch because I'd watched it once before and didn't know how I felt about it. But yeah, it's okay. And then last we got I, Frankenstein. Of course, this isn't 3D Blu-ray. It's just Blu-ray. It's not the 3D version. This only has a few special features, which isn't very much. And this is also super short. This could have been R. This should have been rated R. But they decided for PG-13, so. This was supposed to tie into Underworld. At the end of it, if you haven't seen this is a mild spoiler. The end of it was supposed to pan in on Celine perched on the church, and it was supposed to tie into it. So that didn't happen, and this bombed in theaters, which really sucked. And so did R.I.P.D. as well, but yeah. This is a really good movie. It really is. I like it. I enjoyed it. Definitely a 9 out of 10 for sure. And the way it was talked about being tied into and everything, it would have been phenomenal to have a cinematic universe that involved, Frankenstein's monster, Adam, and then the gargoyles, the demons, the vampires, the lycans. That would have been a hell of a crossover universe to get into. It would have been fucking phenomenal to watch. But, we can't have all the good shit, so we ended up getting Marvel instead. So, I, Frankenstein, it's really good. I mean, if you're not into the Underworld universe, if you're not into Aaron Eckhart, this ain't for you. But if you are, this is definitely good. You can enjoy this, watch this whenever, it's awesome. If you're not into Jeff Bridges and Ryan Reynolds, not for you. If you don't like Disney, definitely not for you. If you don't like rats, mice, crispinglover, not for you. If you don't, like any of these films, they're not for you. Would I recommend these to my friends? Yeah, of course. That's why I do this shit, I do these reviews. I talk it over with some people, see how it goes. You never know. Shit turns out good, turns out bad. But I respect your opinion. That's the most important part. You can't force your opinion on somebody. You just explain it from your point of view and go from there. Because if you force your opinion on somebody, they hate you and treat you like shit. Or they think that's how you're going to be for the rest of your life. So, yeah, if you don't like fantasy, thrillers, kids flicks, not for you. If you don't like offbeat movies, not for you. If you aren't into potential universe tie-in, not for you. If you aren't into psychological thrillers, not for you. If you don't like tall tales and American legends and stuff, not for you. If you have issues with these three in violence, not for you. If you don't like education, not for you. So that's what I got. So I've got all my movies watched so far. I've had other stuff that I've watched that I'll do reviews on eventually. Yeah, so I'll be back and we're going to do book reviews, so stay tuned.